ladies and gentlemen, one of the most deadliest maritime disaster in recent American history. If you remember, then in March 2024, the massive cargo ship MV Dali, it crashed into Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, and that too in the middle of the night. Within moments, the bridge collapsed. 6 construction workers repairing potholes, they had to suffer their life. And tonight, 2 years later, the US Department of Justice has unsealed a major federal indictment naming 2 companies and 1 Indian national connected to the disaster. The accused include Singapore-based Synergy Marine, Chennai-based Synergy Marine, and Indian national. His name is Karthik Nair, who reportedly served as technical superintendent for that particular vessel. Now, under the US law, an indictment is only an accusation, and all defendants, they are presumed innocent until and unless they are proven guilty in court. But the allegations, they are extremely serious. The US government claims that the tragedy may have been completely preventable. Well, according to the prosecutors, the ship suffered 2 blackouts within 4 minutes while leaving the Baltimore port. Officials allege that the second blackout happened because standard fuel supply pumps, they had allegedly been replaced with a flushing pump, not designed to restart properly after a power failure. Now, if that is true, prosecutors say that the generators could not recover in time to save the ship from the disaster. Well, the indictment also accused employees of allegedly fabricating inspection record and providing the false documents for further investigation. Now, the economic loss, $5 billion. And you know what? America may now attempt extradition proceeding involving the Indian national believed to be currently in India. Now, this particular case, it matters because this shows how Indian professionals working in international industries can suddenly become central figures in massive international criminal investigation. Here we have one accident, one alleged technical failure, and suddenly the issue that becomes geopolitical, legal, and international. In our third segment, we are tonight talking about an Indian prisoner sitting inside an American jail. Well, that person is desperately asking the Indian government to save him. His name is Nirav Patel. The 44-year-old man from Ahmedabad, India, is currently serving a 12-year prison sentence in the United States in connection with a parcel scam targeting the elderly Americans. Well, Nirav, he recently wrote an emotional letter to Indian Prime Minister's office, the Ministry of External Affairs, and the Gujarat government seeking humanitarian help. Now, the details of this case disturbing. Authorities say victims were manipulated into handing over cash, gold, and valuables through parcel-based fraud operation. Nirav allegedly was eventually caught while collecting one of the parcels in America. The US jury later convicted him of wire fraud and illegal entry in the US. But from prison, Nirav insisted that he is innocent. He claims a relative named Danny Patel, allegedly operating from Atlanta and Ahmedabad, he was the mastermind behind this fake call center network that was targeting the Americans.